was one of the most thoroughly organized and well put together cooking class that I've ever been a part of. And the amazing part is I did close to nothing in the events. All I really did was um, just encourage the event to happen and appoint people to lead out and be in charge and um, encourage the initial um time of communicating with the people involved, and they just kind of like took off with it, and it went really well. And I was amazed. I'm so thankful because usually in order to get something done, it's like I mean, before it's like having to be involved with every bit and piece of it, but changing the way we operate, working together as a team. I mean, there was like donation box, there was book sale booth, there was everything set up. The meals were planned out, and there's even posters on the wall, and it was just it was really impressive. And flyers were made that I didn't ask anybody to make. The Zoom was online, it was recorded, so people can join in virtually who were not physically there, which I didn't ask to get set up. The event was recorded on the DSLR, which I didn't ask to record. It was amazing to see how much was able to be accomplished and how effective it was. There was people that were able to come and be greatly blessed by the education that they received. It was a really beautiful thing, and just seeing people grow. This was Tina's first time and Patty's first time doing a cooking class, and if you watch them, you wouldn't even know it was their first time. Look, I'll show you a photo. Here is here's a photo of Tina over here. She is showing people how to make a gravy of some sorts, and it was kind of neat. We had the 8 laws of health, and we sang a song. We taught a song to the people. I'll sing it to you. It says, disease is an effort of nature to free the system from conditions that result from a violation of the laws of health. Godly trust and open air, daily exercise, sunshine, proper rest, lots of water, always temperate nutrition. These are the laws of health. In case of sickness, the cause should be ascertained, and unhealthful conditions should be changed, and wrong habits corrected. These are the laws of health. Godly trust and open air, daily exercise, sunshine, proper rest, lots of water, always temperate nutrition. These are the laws of health. Those are the laws of health. And that was a song that we sang. It was really nice, well received. People seemed to enjoy it. It was a blessing to be able to sing the songs with everybody. They really enjoyed it. Some other photos that we see was we had Sister Kathy over here. She's very experienced with cooking classes. Check this out. You see what's in her blender? She's got carrots and potatoes. What is she doing blending carrots and potatoes? I'll tell you what. She's making cheese sauce. Yeah, you heard me right. Cheese out of boiled potatoes and carrots. They were the best tasting carrots I've ever had in my life. And I went up to a guest, and I was talking to him about how they tasted. And I was like, hey, how do you like your carrots? He's like, what? He's like, yeah, that's what your cheese sauce is made out of. And he's like, oh, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe you, because this does not taste like carrots and potatoes. It tastes just like cheese. He really enjoyed it. And then I went to this other this little girl that was attending, and she was just munching away on her cheese sauce dip. And then I was like, how do you like your carrots? And she's like, what? Carrots? I don't like carrots. I was like, but that's what the cheese sauce is made out of. She's like, there's carrots in here? And then she like took another bite, and she like smiled. So it's what a pleasant way to give more vegetables to your children. I thought that was really neat. Another thing that we did, um, Patty over here, she cooked. Where is Patty? Patty is right here. This was her first cooking class, but she did very well. She did some lentil chili, and what I really liked about Patty's presentation is she emphasized how healthy food is nutritious, it is cheaper, and you can feed more people with it. And I really liked the major takeaway I got from hers was that you can actually feed more people and it's cost effective to eat a plant-based diet. When she switched from meat eatings and cheese and dairy and things to a vegetarian lifestyle, she saved hundreds of dollars on her grocery bill. Hundreds. Can you believe that? People think that healthful food preparation is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. And she was encouraging other people to eat healthier and do what she did. And people were really amazed. I heard someone in the audience after the demonstration, they're like, wow, now I could do that. That sounds like something that even I would want to do. And because they were so simple of recipes. And it was funny hearing Willie over there. He's like, whoa, I had no idea cooking was so simple and I could do that. I thought it was hard. And we were just throwing out all sorts of different ideas, telling you how you could make. Tina made this oat patty that was so delicious. People were like, I didn't know you could make burgers out of oatmeal. They never thought about that, but we were just giving them different ideas how that they can make them faster, how they can crumble them for like a taco ground beef replacement, or how they can use them for meatballs, for lasagna, for spaghetti, and just casting a vision of the potential substitutes that they can use. It was really, really encouraging and well done. And every time we do it, we're just going to get better and better and better. And it was really nice to see that it was people's first time. And then you have Gianna over here, who there she is. She's selling her books at her book sale. That booth was pretty sweet. She's just getting these books out. And then Brother Willie was helping out selling the cookbooks. He was talking about the 7 secrets, how it's got a meal planning in there, and the recipes only take like 30 minutes to put together. He was pretty excited about that. We sell these door to door, and someone bought a book. There was a donation box. It was really well put together. I was impressed at how everybody was just stepping up to the plate, and they were doing the best that they can, and things were really well done. They were smooth. And you know what amazes me? It was snowing outside. When I saw the snow, I thought for sure like we were gonna have significantly less people, and I wondered like who would come out in the snow like that when it's all fresh. But sure enough, people came, and it was a miracle that people came. But we had a good attendance. People that haven't attended church or haven't been to our events, they were able to come. They're asking questions. Sister Bernie, who she likes watching these videos, she came. She invited her daughter. It was a wonderful experience to finally get to meet her daughter. She's been telling us so much about. She seemed to really enjoy the education, the demonstration, the food. It was really quite an experience. And I can say for myself, my life was changed at a healthful cooking class. This is where I decided to go fully plant-based about 6 years ago. And I've never looked back since. It's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. And I have so much more variety now. No longer am I like stuck to just cow's milk. Now I get to have almond milk, cashew milk, hazelnut milk, coconut milk. I get milks that people who are stuck on the udder haven't even heard about. And so I'm thrilled about the diversity and the options that I get. People ask me sometimes like, what do you eat? What, like salad? I'm like, oh, if only you knew. You should come to a cooking class. And speaking of which, have you ever been thought of doing a cooking class for yourself, or would you be interested in attending one? I know that with the Three Angel School of Health, we educate medical missionaries to show them how to put together cooking classes. I see event planning is very, very important for Christians, and to be able to put together an event like this, I believe it's part of an essential Christian education, because it's at these events of Christianity for evangelism that lives are changed for eternity. I'll tell you that my life was changed, and the people who attended today, their life was changed. And I'm really grateful to be able to work with such a team that has a vision of where we're going and what we're wanting to do, and that we get along and we're seeking to follow the blueprint that is laid out in God's word. I mean, it's really a joy to serve God with friends and people that you love. I've really been privileged to be surrounded with such amazing people. I can't tell you how grateful I am for my friends that God has given me and that I'm able to be around every day. It's so encouraging to be working for the Lord, doing evangelism, doing outreach, having these events, and seeing lives change. I love when people step out of their comfort zone and their comfort zone gets bigger. Then they're able to accomplish more, use their talents for the Lord's service. And it encourages me to continue to step out of my comfort zone. I'm finding that living life outside of this little zone is really what makes life meaningful, have purpose, and I'm really enjoying every step of the way. It's painful, but it's worth it. And I invite you, do something that makes you uncomfortable, and say yes to more things, and you'll find that as you use your talents for the Lord's service, He's going to use you. He's going to make an impact in the lives of those around you. Really encourage you to do that. And please, I want you to experience the joy of sharing with others what God has shared with you. But this is a little recap of how the day went with the cooking class. We've learned some lessons, how we want to improve it in the future. And I see that each one is just getting better and better. We're going to start doing it monthly now. And pray for Tina. She is now going, since the cooking class is over, she's going to be spending more time about developing her team of medical missionaries as the health ministries leader. She's putting together a team that are going to go out into the houses to care for the sick, to apply simple remedies, to deal with common sicknesses, and just plan for some more health education and events for training the church members how to take hold of the medical missionary work. I'm really looking forward to that and what people are going to be doing together. It's amazing to see God using people and their gifts and seeing them grow. I really like that, because we've come to a time where every member of the church should take hold of the medical missionary work. So pray for Tina. She needs wisdom. She's gathering the people. She's forming her leadership team and going forth to educate more people about health reform, because this is, we're going to come to a time where there's going to be no work to be done in ministerial lines but the medical missionary. And the medical missionary work is the gospel in practice. It's the gospel practically carried out. It's a pioneer work of the gospel. It's the entering wedge. It's the right arm of the gospel. It's like the gospel is the body and the health message is the right arm. So when you introduce yourself, you say, hey, my name is Enoch. What's your name? And so it opens the doors where that would otherwise be shut. Not everybody believes in Jesus, but everybody believes in being healthy. So let's learn how to use this tool for evangelism and opening doors, and to be tactful in our efforts. I thank you so much for watching. If you found this valuable, if you want to hear more vlogs and updates about life in full-time ministry and what it's like, I encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And when you subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell so you can get notified of new events, new videos that are taking place. And also be sure to hit like, because when you like it, it really helps us spread the word, and encourages YouTube to share with more people. If you like it, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I read every single comment. I'm very thankful for you to take the time out of your busy day when there's so much noise all over. There's so many things you could be doing, but you chose to watch this. And I thank you. I value your time. I appreciate it. And let me know in the comment section if you have any prayer requests. I'd love to pray for you. And definitely keep me in prayer too. There's a lot going on. And there's a lot of things that I'm dealing in territory I've never dealt with before. But I know and I trust that the Lord's hand is on the wheels. And if we just surrender to Him, He's going to help. But pray that God will help me to be humble and that I may see Christ high and lifted up and present Him to others. I really appreciate your time and for watching. Have a great day. God bless.